twice. Two separate vice presidents ratified this plan. The Federal Executive Council ratified it twice. This plan is still not the law of the land today. When I was being encouraged by the BBC, you need to come and do this thing here. They were pushing and saying we will support you, which they did. We were coming because we were seeing the NAIDP. However, today, the NA is still not the law of the land. Now, in fairness, I don't like criticizing people I'm not telling you. Since then, the president has directed and has rectified some of the slowdowns. However, as a Nigerian, you need to be familiar with this because you need to be ready to plug in. So that is what I want to do. But again, you know, this plan, unfortunately, is still not the law of the land. 1 year after it was ratified twice. So one of the issues we have is that the policy is there, we are just not excellent at implementing. So from now on, you're going to hear me mention implement. I don't want to, do like the video of one of the artists where you repeat after me. I won't do that. But implement is important. So, what are the strategic recommendations that I think will help us? Like I said, we just cannot talk about challenges. The first thing I want to say is we have to make the ease of doing business easier. Now, again, I'm not being fair, and I'm not the kind of guy that will just keep knocking the government. It is not productive. I want to tell you that the ease of doing business is actually improving. It's not improving fast enough. But where there is credit due. Now, who can guess what the #1 West African country that has the easiest ease of doing business in it? Who can guess? Well, our visitors are #1, Ghana. And Ghana has improved every year. So the issue now is that every time I go there and they give me Banku, I'm not going to accept Banku from them again. I want to be accepting better food because somehow you guys understand how to do this thing. But having said that, seriously, we must improve the ease of doing business. So this is where I say I think Georgina was setting me up because if you ask me, are there a number of things that could have been fast-tracked? Absolutely. So the ease of doing business must improve, but must improve rapidly. When Sadler made the decision to come to Nigeria, I personally know at least 2 or 3 other electric vehicle companies that were doing the same thing. Today, they are not here. Today, they are in other countries. They are not even in Africa. So, we are losing opportunities. The next thing is we have to implement and modernize these policies. Ghana Automotive Development Plan is there. They need to implement those policies. It's taking too long. We have to implement these policies because the thing about us in Africa is that we are excellent writers and drafters of policy. In fact, I can assure you that one of the benefits that people in the West, when they serve in Nigeria, they actually learn more about policy while they are here. The problem we have is that we do not implement our policies. We have to get better. Listen, in about 10 years, the world is going to be in Africa. Did you know that? This is the youngest continent. While other continents are getting older, we are getting younger. This is the center of the world. Just remember that. So therefore, all these developments, if we don't develop ourselves, other people will come here and now start benefiting from what we have been suffering all these years. We have to develop ourselves. People already understand to go and do business in Africa. I hear this all the time, worldwide. So we have to implement the African Free Trade Agreement. My 2 points about the African Free Trade Agreement is we have to implement it, but we have to understand it. Because, listen, I'm an African. I'm a West African, however, and then I'm a Nigerian. If the automotive policy is going to retard my progress instead of advancing my progress, then I'm going to be concerned about it. Because in North Africa, they are already developed to a certain point. South Africa is a net exporter of automobiles. So for us, we have to understand it and understand how to make sure it does not retard our progress. We are not planning to import cars forever. We are also not planning to be consumers of 30-year-old cars forever. So the next thing I want to say is the most critical step is for us to make sure that the flow of private sector financing is solid. I'm not going to necessarily, this is a very busy slide, but these are all ideas, and I can publish this on our website for you to download. These are ideas. This is for the bankers. The bankers will tell you all this. I'm not going to go into it. So therefore, I want to quickly say that in conclusion, the path forward for automotive manufacturing in West Africa, particularly in Nigeria, involves the collective effort and strategic planning. By addressing the infrastructure and logistic challenges, we can unlock significant growth and development in the region. These are just some resources. You can take pictures of it and check it out. That is who we are. That's how you can reach us. Thank you very much for listening. I appreciate you listening to this talk.
Thank you very much, sir. Please can we put our hands together for Mr. Sam Faleye, the CEO of Sanwó-Olé Motors. Thank you very much, sir, for that insightful lecture. Okay, please can we have pictures with everyone, sir? Please, can we have pictures together? I know that some of us have questions. Kindly put down your questions so that after the exhibition, we will come back and have a question. It will soon be time for us to go cut the ribbon right about now, so let us get ready. And after the ribbon cutting, we will be going around to have a little bit of the exhibition. And when we're done with that, we will come back and have our question and answer segment and then the next plenary session. All right, please let's put our hands together again for them. Thank you very much to the Sam Faleye, CEO of Sanwó-Olé Motors.
We learned by the representative of the Permanent Secretary, Federal Commission of Industry, Trade and Investment, and the Director General, National Automotive Design and the European Council. The rest of us will have to do with accompanying both of them to do the cutting. After that, like I said, we will come back here and take questions. If you don't remember, I will remind you of what both of them have just combined. And then I take questions very quickly and then move on to the next stage. Please, while we are doing that, we will play some music for you if you want to handle. But if you know you also want to look at your exhibition, please do it very quickly because we are not going to get too long. Thank you very much.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for cutting of the ribbon as we proceed with the president of the NAGBC.
Can you call the chairman? I think he has done like this. I'm here.
Sorry. I am.
This is for you.
This for me.
I got you. Sorry, your arm, sorry. Sorry, sir. Bro. Who is that? No, this thing is Thank you. You can't be there, sir. You can't be there. I was talking to